this? What do we have here? It's, oh, the Tevise. This was, oh God, I don't know. Actually, I do know why I bought this. I was just poking around, and against my better judgment, you know, that's always the risk that we take when we browse. Someone once told me that browsing always leads to buying, because you'll see something that you want and you go, ah, what the hell? And that's exactly what happened here. I was browsing, and this caught my eye, and I thought, you know, I've spent more on a bad burger. I like my burgers. I've spent more on a bad burger, so how bad can this be? And I searched on YouTube for a few videos, and there weren't really any, so I thought, well, I can either buy a burger and hate it, or I can buy a watch and contribute to the community and offer some information about a brand that doesn't really get much exposure. So okay, I'll give them kudos on wrapping the crap out of it. But it's also it's experiences like this can kind of make you appreciate the trouble that these guys go to with their packaging. Because this is a, you know, just a simple, cheap printed box. You know, protected it in transit. Oh God! Oh look, it's a VIP card. Wow. Card holder signature. Dear customer, thank you for your support and trust in our brand. 12-month warranty period. And of course, let's see how good that is. Unsigned polishing cloth. But this is why I got this. Okay, so because it's on a strap, there's no fiddly plastic to deal with. But we do have this bag. And this is why I got it, because it has, well, it's got a wannabe tourbillon, but it's an automatic movement, and it's got a moon phase. I'm gonna see if it actually changes with the time of day. I'll do a review on this. Display case back. Well, you know, it's nice. It'll be nice for wear, and in fact, I think I'll probably put it on my wrist for the rest of the day and just enjoy it. Anyway, there you go. A fool and his money are soon parted, as the saying goes. But hey, what's the point of doing all this if we don't have some fun? And fun is exactly what I've been having with this. I didn't expect to like this as much as I did. That night, I wore it for the rest of the day, and we went out to dinner that night, and my wife couldn't help but continue to notice, like, and she kept saying, you know, that's really nice. And I have to admit, it's extremely comfortable on the wrist. I guess because of the lug width. Well, let's take the calipers out and measure it. So we have a case diameter of, God, these gloves are gonna kill me. Yes, I know. Take the gloves off, but I don't want to, because you don't want to see my hands. You want to see the watch. That's why you're here. So we've got a case diameter of a little over, almost 43 millimeters, so 42.8. The dial diameter, let's do that. The dial diameter is, you know, a little over 35 millimeter. We've got a thickness of, we've got a thickness of 15 millimeters. We've got a lug width of 20 millimeters, which means strap swaps are coming. Although I might not. I mean, the leather band on this is, I, I like the term that Jody used, toed leather. Okay, so we've got a lug-to-lug width of 48.74 millimeters, so almost 49 millimeters. There is some lume on the dial, but really, I mean, this is not a lume watch. It's a date night watch, or it's a fun watch. This the AliExpress. I'll leave the link in the description below where I bought this. I bought this directly from the Tevise watch store on AliExpress. They call this a tourbillon. It isn't. It's an open heart. They call that a moon phase. It isn't. It's a AM PM, and it's got a push pull crown, and I'll show you. So as you advance the time, the sun starts to disappear, and we have, the moon. So it's an AM PM indicator, and it's nice. It's nicely executed. The Our indices are fake diamonds or crystals. We've got some, it's an alloy case with chrome plating. Who knows how long it'll last? But we do have an exhibition case back showing off the who knows what movement this is, and I honestly don't care. It's got, it's stated claimed water resistance of, you know, it doesn't even say. It just says water resistance, and I'm sure it's probably good for hand washing, if that. But the strap is actually not bad. It's nice and soft, and it wears nicely on the wrist. The crystal is a hard Lex, and in this light, it actually looks okay. Like, it's very clear. Everything's very legible. There's not a lot of distortion. But I was sitting in the living room, and the sun was coming in through the window, and I'll put a clip of the still that I took, because there are certain angles where if the sunlight hits it, there's some artifacts, light diffracting artifacts, which, as unpleasant as it was to see, I had to remind myself this is a cheap watch. It's a fun watch. Don't expect perfection. Who knows how long it'll last? I hadn't planned on selling it, but I think I will put it up for sale on my eBay store. Link in the description below, of course. And if someone wants to buy it, or if you want to buy it, if you think you might like to add it to your fun collection, or just like an occasional wear, I would. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this video off here, and I'm gonna put a bracelet on here and see how it looks, and do a couple of wrist rolls. So we shall be back. And we're back. Lots of fiddling, and admittedly, a couple of spring bars got launched into oblivion, but I was able to find oblivion, fortunately, because I don't have any extra 20 millimeter spring bars yet. I think that's going to be my next purchase. So this is a cheap strap that I got off of AliExpress during one of the hauls, and it's not bad. It's actually pretty horrible, but it is surprisingly comfortable. So let's take a... Oh, by the way, this is the Pagani Design 1662 GMT. Yes, with the pearl movement that everybody said, don't buy that, it'll explode. Well, 9 months later, it's doing fine. So, that could really, if you're on a night out and you need to dress up a bit, there are worse options that are more expensive than that. Like, I got to admit, that looks sharp. And I think I'm going to bundle this strap with my eBay listing, because that does look sharp, I have to admit. Anyway, so let me know what you think.
Do you think I wasted my money? Should I have gone for a burger instead? Let me know what you think. And if you like these kind of videos and you want more of really dirt cheap as chips watches, then I'd be happy to put my neck take one for the team, so to speak. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.